thought today I wanted to show you a video versus give you a wordy email about what's going on, what's happening. So Chantel and I were having a conversation the other day about the ROI on all the hard work we're doing. Let me tell you a little bit about it. The other day we had a lady come in and sign up on a $900 and $300 deal. Why did this happen? Well, for the past year since we've seen her last, we've trained both of her kids and we never trained her. However, the whole time we've been marketing to her. Once a month, Chantel puts together a great email with content. Could be recipes, diet advice, whatever it could be. And these people get it once a month. And then periodically, myself, Mandy, or someone else will reach out to them and say, hey, thank you so much for thinking of us for your fitness needs. If you ever have any questions, know that that's what we're about. We're not about your money, we're about your fitness. So if it's just a question we can help with, awesome. Advice, great. If you want to work out, even better. We could take your money for that, but we don't have to. We're doing great. We can do better, but we're here to help people first. And then if we are going to sell a service, then we take money for that service. But it's one step at a time. So here's the ROI. Over the past year, this lady has received these emails, and then eventually her daughter says to her, I need to get in the gym. I need to work out. She's in high school. She's worried about her physique. Her son plays traveling baseball, middle school baseball. He needs help. So she's thinking, well, I gotta get my kids back into it. She's doing Pilates right over here on Town Center and has outgrown it. What am I gonna do? Her immediate thought, as soon as her daughter brings up fitness, E3 strength, because we are in her face politely, with love, once a month. And so let's talk about how that works. A year's worth of effort to get one client. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Who cares if it's $1,200? It could have been $250 unlimited boot camp. We get to serve 3 people. This is awesome. It's what we want. Jason gets a new client. Chantel is now maximizing her time in youth boot camps, and we're expanding our youth boot camps. This is everything that we want, and it's simply through persistence, perseverance, and loving people. That's what we're about. Well, how does this help you guys? Let's talk about that. The whole basis of our strategy is very simple. We want you to make a ton of money. It's about helping people, not about getting their money. So the goal is to give you guys majority of the money that we take in. So if we're charging $120 an hour, that's awesome, but the average going rate, let's be honest, is $70 to $90. So let's say worst case scenario, it's $75, and that's what you're taking in, or we're taking in for you per hour. So there's 75. Now you're gonna take a percentage of that. Our current average with people being in different places, let's just say worst case scenario is 65%. Obviously most of you guys are making more than this, but let's just say that it's 65%. And let's go from there and see what that equals. So we'll pull out the phone, we'll check and see what this is gonna equal. So it equals $50 an hour, okay? $48.75 to be exact. If you don't mind, since nobody actually makes 65%, we're gonna round up and say 50. All right? And let's assume that we're working, say 6 hours a week, because I don't want anyone to be overworked and overstressed, but I want you guys to make well below the minimum for the middle class, because that's what everybody's goal is to get into or get out of to the next stage of the middle class. So if the middle class is average, I want you to be above average, above the bare minimum to be in that category. I can't give you the next level yet, but I want to give you more than any other gym can give you. So let me show you. So $50 times 30 hours a week roughly is $1,500 per week. That's really bad handwriting. And we times that times 4 is $6,000 per month, which is pretty huge. And we times that times 12 months, you're making $72,000 a year before tax. So now clients are here, then they're out of town. Who wants to work 6 hours straight? Yada, yada, yada. We get it. This may be an overestimate. Let's just round down and say 50. You're still above the bare minimum to be considered middle class. And you're well above what you can make working 80 and 90 hours at Gold's Gym, LA Fitness. So you're not burnt out. You're able to serve these people, love these people, provide a great service, and make great money. Because we want you to do well. That's why we're only gonna take a little bit, just enough to keep the lights on. All the profit that we've turned over the past year, which is good, we've turned a profit, is because I still personal train. And eventually, when we sell enough in EFT that I don't have to, and that profit still remains without my training, then I may back off of training. But until then, I'm gonna work my butt off so that you can take the maximum home. That's why I work hard. It's not for me, I actually don't take a salary. But besides that, I want you to make the most money possible.